y'all? Today's fight night. It's fight night. The big fight between Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo. The battle of the undisputeds. We know Jermell Charlo is undisputed at 154. I'm undisputed at 154. Already did that. You just can't book me, nigga. And then we got Canelo, the undisputed king of 168. So we know Jermell Charlo, because of twin Charlo, big Charlo, didn't want to man up. He got all of these mental and emotional issues. Jermell Charlo had to move up from his reign, his class, to Canelo's class to try to challenge him for supremacy, which I 100% respect. I respect that out of Jermell. It don't look good for Jamal, but it's very respectable for Jermell to do that. Now, I'm not that very confident in him, and he sure didn't look that very confident leading up to this fight. The weigh-in, I was kind of concerned. I'm like, dang, bro, I'm thinking Canelo do this, you gonna flinch. Like, oh, you kind of looking timid, like damn, bro, Canelo's looking up at you. Why you so, I don't know. It's not a confident feeling for me that Jermell Charlo is going to come in there in the ring confident. Even if he looks confident walking into the ring, when it starts and the first round bell sounds off, ding ding. I don't know, but I wish Jermell Charlo the best of luck, because Jermell Charlo failed miserably, and then for him to show up at the weigh-in in support of his brother, which is respectable to an extent, but to me it's disrespectful to Jermell, because he already said, like, look, man, Jermell got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm tired of dealing with all the stuff that comes with him, all the drama that comes around him and his situation. I just want to focus on me. And then all of a sudden Jermell want to show up to support his twin Jermell, when you're supposed to be the one at the weigh-in. You should be the one getting ready to fight Canelo. You fight at 168, Jermell. But somehow, some way, you convince your brother to go ahead and fight Canelo at your weight class that you have a belt at. There should be a battle for undisputed of the 168s. Or, I don't know, if Canelo's undisputed at 168, I got to be sure if Jermell Charlo has a belt at 168 as well, because I don't know. I don't think he would be undisputed Canelo. But anyway, regardless, it's already been said that Jermell fights at 168, and he still has a belt, and he's undefeated. Unless maybe they took that belt from him, and I don't know nothing about that. But I could have sworn he still has a belt. He's holding on to a belt. But Jermell should not be fighting Canelo. It should be Jermell. And I don't understand how and why Jermell Charlo is not at least trying to settle the score with Caleb Plant after he slapped him. Bitch slapped him. But then you want to fight Jose Benavidez, a former 147 pounder who already got stopped by Bud Crawford. He already suffered, I think, another loss, or at least they robbed somebody. I remember one time he fought somebody and he actually lost that fight, but they gave him the decision. But he's lost it ever since he lost to Crawford. But somehow, some way, Jermell Charlo is going to fight Jose Benavidez, a former 147 pounder, when he should be fighting Canelo. Jermell should be fighting Canelo or David Benavidez. Like, how are you fighting the smaller Benavidez, or the Benavidez that fights in a lower weight class usually, and you're not fighting David Benavidez, who's been calling you out forever? Like, what is the deal with Jermell Charlo? How is this allowed? How is this possible? I feel sorry for Jermell. If he wins, that's going to be a big time accomplishment, man. Put all respect on Jermell. If he beats Canelo, when he shouldn't even be fighting Canelo. I'm not saying he's not good enough to fight him, but I'm just saying it makes no sense that Jermell, who fights at 154, is fighting Canelo at 168 when his brother fights at 168. I'm so confused, and I don't understand why PBC gets to do all of this weird stuff, these finesse, these weird fights that make no sense. This is the most ridiculous fight to me. But I get it. It's still history at stake. It's probably more pressure on Canelo to beat Jermell than Jermell to beat Canelo, because most of us all expect Jermell to lose, except for some people who just really, really are confident in Jermell's skills. The advantage that Jermell has over Canelo is he has a lot more endurance and a whole lot more stamina than Canelo. And if maybe he can absorb the punishment and avoid those big shots from Canelo early in the fight, maybe he can wear Canelo down and maybe, I don't know, take advantage. And maybe not stop him, but maybe outbox him and, win unanimously. Who knows? It's possible. But I don't understand how this is possible, this fight. Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez, when it should be Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez, or Demetrius Andre versus Canelo Alvarez, or David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. Canelo should not be fighting Jermell. It's ironic. It's weird how Canelo, you got confidence to fight Jermell Canelo, but you ain't got the confidence. When Jermell was healthy and he was calling you out 24/7, Canelo didn't want smoke with Jermell. This is a fact. And he damn sure didn't want no smoke with Boo Boo. This is a fact. And he damn sure didn't want no smoke with David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. But Canelo musters up some confidence after his European tour, after he was avoiding all of the American fighters. He can't fight David Benavidez, he can't fight Canelo. He can't fight Jermell Charlo, and he can't fight Boo Boo. But he can fight Jermell. A fight that we all know he's favored to win. But Canelo, since he says he's back and he's willing to fight all these other people, no more excuses after this fight. And you better not lose to Jermell, sir. You lose to Jermell, then we'll see why you really been avoiding Boo Boo, Jermell, and the Mexican monster. But I wish the best of luck to all of these guys, or both of these guys. I hope none of them get seriously hurt after the fight. Hope they can both go home to their families and collect their money and go on a little vacation. But I'm very disappointed in Jermell Charlo, and he's a clown for being willing to fight Jose Benavidez, but he don't want to fight Caleb Plant, a man who recently slapped him at Bud Crawford and Errol Spence's weigh-in. He don't want to fight David Benavidez. He tap dance around him, and he damn sure don't want to fight Boo Boo. He been ducking Boo Boo over 10 years.